A Winnipeg mother has been arrested and charged after a car crash killed one of her children last year. Planes like the one in this crash are not required to have a black box, so that makes finding out what happened even more difficult. Loren? There's still blood splattered all over the motel parking lot where at least 2 men sustained life-altering injuries. Witnesses tell me the dogs were jumping on the victims, attacking them, biting them, and dragging them. Right now, the Red River is especially high and dangerous. With unstable banks, debris floating in the water, and a fast current, there are a number of risks in the water. About 44,000 Manitobans are currently unemployed, according to Statistics Canada. With businesses laying off staff and job prospects currently bleak, economics experts say this could have serious long-term impacts on businesses. In the RM of Stewartburn, the rain has been falling since Saturday. Nearby homes have had to be evacuated due to the overflowing Rat River. There's a couple of tracks here heading into this farmer's field, but what you can't tell from the ground is just how extensive the damage is. Travel Manitoba hopes people in the province will use their summer vacations as a chance to play tourist here. Many people have turned their kitchen tables into offices for weeks now, and as the pandemic hit, companies scrambled to get employees the equipment that they needed. And while experts say there are challenges for both employers and employees, it may have sparked a change in the way Canadians work. The woman has been charged with careless driving causing death and other offenses. Amber McGuckin, Global News. For a decade, Bernice Catchaway has only had her daughter's photos to hold on to.
It's hard. It's very hard. It doesn't seem like 10 years has come and gone. It doesn't seem like that.
Jennifer Catchaway disappeared on her 18th birthday 10 years ago around Grand Rapids. Her parents haven't stopped searching for her, following every lead and clue.
So we're constantly searching. And no matter where it takes us, to the swamps, to the rivers, to the lakes, to the mountains, we've been there. And I've been in chest deep in swamp. We excavated 3 or 4 dumps. And that's hard, looking for your child in a garbage dump.
The couple searches from spring thaw until snowfall for any evidence or signs of their daughter. They say they will never give up.
As long as Jen is not home, part of us is missing. And in order to have closure, we have to find her. And as long as I'm alive, and I'm going to keep on searching till I bring her home.
The family is pleading for anyone with information to come forward to help them begin to find closure.
Please, just come forward with information. Whatever you know, whatever you hear, whatever you heard, it may be insignificant on your part, but it could be the missing puzzle that we need to find Jennifer.
Amber McGuckin, Global News. There was cheering and dancing from people here in the community who say their faith is finally restored. After months of disappointment, the long-anticipated wait is finally over. People flooded the streets to celebrate. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was here thanking people for their patience and blaming the rail line's former owners for the delay.
We needed to get the ownership of the rail line out of the hands of Omnitrax and into the communities, into partners here in Canada that would believe in the future we were building together here in Churchill and indeed across the north.
Churchill was cut off from rail service in the spring of 2017 due to storm damage, but it only took crews 35 days to fix 29 washout points. But people living in the community have been the ones feeling the impact.
We're hoping the food prices will come down, the fuel costs will come down, everything's gone up and up and up, but the wages haven't ever increased. So the town's so tight right now.
The cost of birth, we had to pay, they don't facilitate a birth here, so we had to go down south just to have his birth. It's very expensive, set us back quite a bit.
Slowly the rail line will be tested for heavier and heavier loads. The goal is to have passenger rail service restored before Christmas. Amber McGuckin, Global News.